Hey everyone, sorry it's been so long. Sorry my voice kind of sucks. I'm still fighting a cold. Man, I know it's been about a month, 6 weeks, something like that. It's been a while since I did a last video. So much has happened and so much has gone on. Man, I'm gonna try to do this compressed as much as I can. I guess early December I really didn't realize it, but I kind of fell into a major relapse with binge eating disorder. And I was purging most of December too, so really bulimia, binge eating, kind of falling into not mechanically eating, not doing anything that I was supposed to do for recovery. Christmas came, and it was hell. Just family stress, and eating disorder was really out of control again, back to everything that I had undone, everything I had learned in treatment. And that really continued up until last week, when I got so fed up of trying to get back on track, and then I've just been binging like crazy. I had finally, last couple of weeks, I finally stopped the purging, but I was binging like crazy and gaining weight and feeling like crap, and the more I ate, the more depressed I came, and then the more I depressed I came, the more I ate, so you know the drill, that kind of snowballed. Just before Christmas, I had started seizuring again after 8 years of no seizures. So I was out of commission pretty much just before Christmas for a while. I'm back on seizure meds, and they seem to be controlled so far. It's still not the best, they're not 100% gone, but they're at least manageable, so that's a good thing. So that happened, and then my mood was crap all of December, so my doctor increased my meds. So I've been doing increase since Christmas Eve, I think is when I started my antidepressant increase, and I think it just started kicking in, I guess last week. But last week I had a breakdown. I was just so fed up of failing and not being able to, literally couldn't do the steps I needed to do to recover. I tried and failed every single day. I was so frustrated. I was literally thinking, I can't do this. Like, recovery's not meant for me. I'm not meant to do this. My weight's pretty much back up to my highest weight again, which really sucks because I promised myself when I got to lower, when I lost 100 pounds, that I wouldn't allow myself to get back up there, but, you know, life happens, and it has, so now I have to undo everything I've done, which is really frustrating, but it's part of recovery, part of life, part of my struggle, so I keep going. So last week I literally decided that I have to take the steps and at least mechanically eat. I think January 8th I just started an eating disorder outpatient group, so I'm doing that weekly and seeing a dietitian. And I have my social worker, I have my private therapist, so I have my team, but I'm finally getting honest with them. I never told anyone, not even my family, that I was in a relapse. I don't think I even acknowledged that I was in a relapse till last week. I don't think I was just so numbed out by all this eating, and that I wasn't able to acknowledge it. I was so ashamed that I wasn't able to acknowledge it. But when I did, I realized I have to change. And last week I had 2 amazing days where I went back to mechanically eating 3 meals a day, not even given my option not to eat. I had snacks, and I went symptom free for like 3 days. And then this weekend I blew it because I was sick, and I don't know what happened. I think I was trying to fix my cold by eating, and that was just, I can't even, well, that's over, just back on track. Today it's kind of on track. I ate breakfast, but I didn't get up till 10:30, so breakfast wasn't till 11, so then I missed a meal during the day, so I'm trying to stay on track. Dinner is in the crock pot, so I at least have a healthy dinner planned out, but it's just frustrating because, yeah, I can't seem to stay on track for more than a couple days, which is really frustrating because when I do it, I'm so proud of myself, and I feel amazing, and I'm happy, and I feel in control. And then the days that I listen to the eating disorder, or I give in to trying to numb my emotions scare me, so I'm trying to fix them, and I can't, so then it's just, recovery is not easy. At home, it's so different. In treatment, it's so easy. In treatment, I can thrive. I can I can lose weight. I can do whatever I need to do. But doing it on my own in my house is next to impossible some days. I'm realizing that when I do the tools that I learned, it does work. I literally have to make myself mechanically eat again. Tomorrow is back on track. Getting up at 7 a.m., not sleeping in, and having breakfast and doing the thing that I'm supposed to do. And then I'm really learning that journaling is a huge thing for me, that it helps me a ton. So I'm literally making a conscious effort, even when I'm watching TV, just sitting here and journaling every thought I have in my head. And it seems to get whatever emotion I'm trying to cover up with food or binging or eating it's what I'm supposed to be doing. So, and I've been doing Zentangling. I don't know if anyone knows what Zentangling. I should get a piece of art and show you next video, but I'm working on an art project, and I'm hoping to get videos done to show you it when I'm done. But I love it, and it takes my mind off of everything, and when I do it, I don't binge, so I gotta remember to use my coping tools. It's really not rocket scientist, but I can't seem to put these tools into practice. And I'm really working on getting in touch with emotions with my therapist, and not being afraid of them, and knowing what to do when I feel them. Like, they scare me, even happy emotions. I'm like, oh, this is happy. Like, I'm just noticing what emotions feel like. So really, it's been a journey. And then I think it was last week. Last week was a tough week. I also learned that one of my closest friends, and some of you may remember her name was T-Row or Teresa, had done some videos for me over the years. We've been talking online, pretty much on Skype, every day, or almost, well, for a long while it's every day, but it goes through phases where we've got these weekly, and she was my biggest supporter, and I love her to death, and she was an amazing woman, but she suddenly passed away last week, very suddenly, unexpectedly. And it was a shock to realize that one of my biggest cheerleaders and supports that got me through some of the darkest days of my entire life, when I was suicidal and unstable, she got me through so many times. It's sad to think that she's not going to be here to cheer me on and get me through some of my tough times, but I also remember that she's watching over me, so it's kind of hard. I miss her already. I miss just being able to Skype her and say, hey Teresa, like, give me some prayers, give me some words of wisdom, or that push I need. She wasn't afraid to call me on my shit, so I definitely will miss her with that, totally. It's hard, because part of me still in shock that she's really gone, that we're not just talking like one of our spurts where we stopped talking for a few weeks. And I never got to say goodbye, or I never even met this woman in person. I was just something we talked to online for 7 years on Skype, every day, every week. Oh man, so it's hard. T-Row19, I think was her YouTube name. We're leaving it up. She has some amazing videos, so I'm hoping I can watch some of the ones that she dedicated to me, as a reminder of what she used to cheer me on for. So that is the good thing. Sorry. That is a good thing. So, but it's just a shock that she's gone. And yeah, so life has been hard. Like, Christmas was hard. Everything's been hard. Up and down battle with eating disorder. I guess I don't know whether I expected each home life to be easier or not, but it's been hard. So I'm literally going moment by moment and meal by meal and hoping that I can just get through a day. Oh, and then one other good thing, I did join the YMCA here, and I got a membership, so I am starting to work out just to get my body healthy, because officially I am pre-diabetic now. my numbers have crept up and now I'm officially pre-diabetic, so I really need to change my lifestyle and get healthy and lose the weight that I did gain from the new anti-seizure drugs and all the binging I did over the last 2 months. So it's a journey, and I'm gonna try not to be obsessive and go crazy with the exercise. It's killing me now that I have this cold, and I'm trying to rest my body so I don't get sicker, but not being able to push myself and go to the Y. Like, I went Friday, and then I haven't gone since Friday, and I'm dying to go. I feel like the stereotype. Like, I always think if I'm not active or doing something or really continuously doing whatever I need to do, I feel like I'm the stereotype that the world says that if you're fat, you're lazy and disgusting. And that's how I feel when I'm not active every day or going out or walking everywhere or staying busy. And it's killing me the last 3 days because the weekend I was really sick. I'm starting slowly to get better now, but it's just such a fight every day. But I continue to fight, and it's hard. I have my weekly groups on Thursdays, so I literally take the bus 2 hours each way for a 2-hour group for eating disorder treatment. So Thursdays I'm pretty much gone all day and walking all day, taking buses and transferring and whatever. So that's become my life, but the group is so helpful, so it's going to be worth it, but it's just a full day. And then I really am busy. I'm not really home a lot during the week, except for this week is a little quiet because I don't have a physio appointment, so I don't have as many appointments this week, but next week I do, so it's kind of nice to enjoy this week. Other than that, I am doing a panel discussion here in Waterloo, about half an hour away from me in the next city over, on February, I think it's the 6th, something like that. It's the Friday, so panel discussion on eating disorders. So my mom's gonna be joining me, so we'll be doing a panel discussion for Eating Disorder Awareness Week in Canada, which is the first week of February, I believe. Not sure when it starts, I have to look it up, but it's the beginning of February, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm getting ready for that, and yeah, I continue just to fight every day. So I know it's hard, guys, but recovery is not a smooth road, and I'm trying to remind myself that it's not perfect, it's not uphill, and there will be slips. And I slip often, but I gotta try not to beat myself up and really just go day by day. So, sorry this video is so long, but I haven't done one in a while, so I'm trying to catch up. Hope everyone has a great day. Bye.